Hello everyone, I'm Timoteo.
And I'm George.
And we are Vintage Doll Hunters. On this channel, we'll be discussing and reviewing what we found on our latest vintage doll hunt, sharing with you our opinions and our knowledge.
We provide you, the audience, quality information based on our 9, almost 10 years of collecting experience, either from the homes of others or from our own collection.
So join us as we reveal what we found today.
Let's get started! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scream. Hello. Hello, welcome back. Oh, yeah, all this is going to be a fun one. Could you tell by our fancy setup and our backgrounds and all that?
We're crushing it.
Yeah, we're velvet smooth.
Oh, I thought this was crushed.
It's crushed velvet,
oh,
yeah.
There you go.
No, we're so excited today. Today we're bringing you such a fantastic doll. This is, I dare to say, we've been doing research. This is going to be probably one of the biggest collections of this doll out there because I haven't seen no one beat it, and bigger than anyone's in the world.
No. It's mine. It's all ours.
Basically. But so we're taking another trip down memory lane as we do here on this channel, and we're going to
go to
Tim's
Kenner.
birth. Yeah, we're
Kenner.
going Kenner. Tim's birth year, 1974. So let's rewind back.
So that means my birthday's coming up this year.
Yeah, this video should be out before his birthday on March 23rd. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna rewind the clock a few times back to 1974, and we're going to introduce you this incredible doll. So how about we both show it at the same time?
She came first. Well, let's introduce her.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. This is a friend. Dusty and Skye. They're beautiful.
Yes, she came with a little gal pal.
Yeah, so you have Dusty and Skye, which I'm sure a lot of the people in this community, you guys know exactly who this is. She is very memorable, such a unique doll, 1974 from their Kenner company.
Yes.
Which is a division of General Mills.
Yeah, and she became actually a nice little fun doll that came out there. She had her little blue bathing suit and her little signature, George, what's that little flower called?
Daisy.
The daisy little flower, the little bright yellow one, and then her little friend,
Skye,
her little sidekick. And these dolls were a fun little doll to have back then because it was really big with
fashion and action.
Fashion and action.
Yeah, the focus on these dolls were most definitely that because other doll companies, they focus a lot on fashion, but this is the first doll of its kind where it was a big focus on action, sporty kind of doll. Of course there's fashion involved. Their tagline was, she's the most beautiful doll in the world, and rightfully so.
Yeah, she's beautifully scoring those points on the tennis matches.
Or going for swims.
Okay,
swimming.
For swims.
Getting those
points.
Just swimming those laps, girl.
Excuse our athletic skills. We're really not, what is that word?
Savvy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't even know the word.
Technically savvy with the sports. I watch football.
We watch that.
No. I watch the Super Bowl before the show. Yes. I don't care about the game whatsoever.
I like it. I always like it towards the end because it's always fun to watch who's going to win. Anyways, back to Dusty.
We digress.
Dusty is actually almost the same height as Barbie, or actually it is the same height as Barbie. 11.5 inches tall. Mm-hmm. The different about her is she just has a little bit of a slight difference. She has more just of a thicker little waist, not as tight and small as Barbie's.
Okay.
Back then, and she has a smaller chest. And she also has like a wider stance. And that reasoning is because of the different athletic moves that she does, that she has her accessories wrapped around.
Yeah.
Which is like all the sporting things. So she has to, be standing a certain way. So she has that thing, which is her arm, which is the, what is that? The arm, the spring action loaded arm that makes the golf club whack and the baseball smack and all that wonderful fun stuff. So that's her first version of her.
And obviously this one, as you can tell, it was boxed.
Well, which is not the one with the spring-loaded arm. Oh, here it is. No, that's not. This is not the one.
Oh,
this is the old-fashioned action doll. Is she just stuck in there?
Well, yeah, you probably can't move her. She's in there.
Oh,
it could be. No, they all had the spring action. Once they had the joints like that, that's what they were advertised as.
Okay, I don't know.
Don't be so disappointed. So,
Like, I don't
so
know.
this doll, obviously, as you can see, comes in its box. So, to hold it up really quick so we can show them. That's the insert. So this doll came in its own little unique little box, as well as Skye. She came in her own box right here, and all the little graphics along the side, which of course tell you what they do. Right here, they're playing tennis.
But she also has her little characteristics of she has little freckles on her face.
The newer ones came.
Well, actually, this is one of the newer ones with little.
That's what I'm saying. The newer ones, because there's actually two versions.
But first, this one
Dusty,
is little freckles, and she had a light pink white kind of
very light,
and then really bright little blushy little cheeks. And then she had no freckles, but she had, what was it? We were looking at her color, George, and what was it? More of a mauve. You want to take her out so we can look at her?
I describe her lip color more as mauve. What's kind of like a. And then her blush is not necessarily pink. It's more like a orangey, warm kind of to kind of match her deeper skin tone, of course. So yeah,
so pretty.
I know about makeup.
And same thing with the little daisy on the side.
That's the trademark, right?
Yeah.
It's a stamp, the relic that says this is Skye.
And then they
this is Dusty and Skye.
They really tagged these dolls really cool because she wore blue and she wore pink and kind of just represents, hey, we can wear whatever.
And this slipped out of the box right here. It's a little booklet right here, which of course will tell you about the doll. Dusty and Skye, always feminine, always beautiful,
gorgeous,
gals. Beautiful.
So you want to? Sorry.
Let's put them back because we got a lot to show you. This is. We claimed it to be one of the biggest collections because it really is.
We're gonna get stuck here.
There's so much fun things, but this is the premise of the video: is Dusty and her accessories
and her cute little tag. She has a little Dusty tag, just a little quick showing of her little tag she wore. Almost similar to a lot of dolls that came labeled in that way. Just a little competition. Oh, and who was it? We were talking about the difference between her and
the two different colors.
Yeah, we actually had. Let's bring out the other dolls so we can compare them.
These ones?
Should we bring out those, or should we bring out the little other box one?
Let's do the boxed ones.
Okay,
first,
so here's the other little box version of the dolls. They came in different varieties, and this one I believe is her little tennis. So she would come with her little stuff inside and have a little. Fun accessories with her.
Whack me in the face there.
Oh no, this one didn't even come. This one didn't even come with accessories. Oh, look at this. But it did come with that. Look at that.
Yeah, we'll talk about them later.
We'll show them later.
Okay, that's information for later. We're jumping around. We want to show you these box dolls because these are the really fun, more put together ones that we have to show you. Of course, I got another Skye one right here. This one's a little bit more beat up right here, but it's still awesome. Yes. Very awesome.
And I loved her platinum blonde hair. Beautiful platinum blonde hair. I mean, it was striking the way how blonde that is.
And this style is a very unique style. I like to describe it as she inspired generations to come, such as people from Carol Brady to Toni Braxton.
Okay.
She's got that kind of like a mullet sort of hair. It's so unique. I'm only laughing because I love it. It's kind of like, it's so unique. It's
very fashionable.
It is. There's a lot of drag queens wearing mullets nowadays, so fashionable is very accurate to say. But let's bring out some more box dolls. I believe Tim has them over here. We got a lot of awesome ones to show you. Oh, wow.
Well, this is the same doll that came in that one thing. So what happens is this was just a different version of that box where that one had an open window where you could actually see the doll through.
This was enclosed.
And this one, is enclosed in its case.
And these are the Dusty, it says the golf champion. As you can tell.
So this one came with the accessories inside.
Very sporty.
One of them came with something. But yeah, she would come with all her little stuff. Packaged in.
Wow, look at that plastic on her head.
Just to make sure the hair stays.
Yeah, because you gotta keep those bangs.
And then, unfortunately, she can't see too well through her little blue eyes, can barely pierce through that. But she does have nice little blue eyes. And what I was telling George is both these dolls, I believe, have also blue eyeshadow. So that must have been a really big thing back then with the blue eyeshadow.
Yep.
So, girls like to wear blue eyeshadow in 74.
Other fashion dolls also had blue eyeshadow.
And like I said, she came with
her accessories, the golf.
Yeah, the little golf. So this is a little golf setup. It has a golf club. It has her little greenery ready to put that thing out. And just a little training. And that was the whole thing about these dolls that we were talking about is this was all wrapped around sports and athletics.
Very awesome. I love it. I love it because you get kind of variations of the doll. You get the basic sort of the underwear and the swimsuit, and then you can get something as elaborate as a whole embellished with little accessories.
And it looks like they also had other, dolls packaged in a similar way.
Other sports,
with sports set up with the dolls.
Other sports themes.
Yeah. And I believe this version was the one where, like I said, it was both set up. It was the actual doll and the accessories. And I know later on we'll show you some other ways that this was packaged to sell to the
and then you could tell that the tags match like the box colors. Like it's really cool. And just notice that.
I love how pristine it is.
Really nice.
So nice.
Her hair's so silky.
Oh, see this one.
Nice.
Before I push it out, is this one? Oh, it's that little tag. I think the tag is the one that's holding it, or she just stuck.
Well, we have an example.
Okay,
Just stop trying to push it. We're good. We're good. We have an example. He's gonna break his dog. Well, no, be careful, right? It's that thing.
I'm gonna have to package this later because I don't want to stuff her in.
Yeah, don't hurry.
A little bit.
Here, I'm gonna leave this one up here so we can just have an example. So you want to bring out the other ones over there, Mr. Tim?
All right, and then this time was the trade-in.
Oh,
they actually sent this out.
It's fine.
Sorry
It's fine.
about that. They were also advertising these as well. So if you wanted to trade in your current doll Barbie, and you want to, and then what they would do is you would put your little Barbie doll in here, and you would
your Dusty doll.
Sorry, your Dusty. No, these were trade-ins. So your any doll, you could put any doll in here.
Oh, really?
You could put any doll in here and trade it out for a new Dusty doll because that's what they wanted you to do. They didn't want you to play with any other doll. So they're like, hey, if you want a free Dusty or a $1.99 Dusty doll, you can put whatever doll that you don't want in here and we'll give you it for $1.99.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was an impression of this Dusty. Wow.
So they would do at the time, I don't want to say, but they would take this little doll and they would just shove her in here and be like, okay, we're just going to trade her out. Oh, now we're here. Okay. And they would just trade her out, and just send her on her way.
Oh, she didn't want to be treated.
But that's what they would do. So, but these were those little dolls for Barbie that they had back then.
Awesome.
These were the little variations of difference in the dolls. See how the doll has just a little bit more.
Yeah, everyone wanted to be really tan for some reason.
Yeah, I guess back in these days.
I guess skin cancer was in. Okay.
No, but like I said, it's a beautiful doll. But the only thing with these dolls that were trade-ins, there was always a catch. They didn't have the spring-loaded arms.
Yeah, the older versions.
And they also, actually, they were kind of around almost at the same time because they said they wanted you to trade in.
Well, I know, but there's certain
to
features
kind of start you off.
But there's certain features where, like you said, like the freckles that weren't a part of the
So
dolls,
like I said, this is more. I'm not saying a cheaper doll, but it was a trade-in doll. So you didn't get the whole glitz. It was almost like here's the doll.
Here's an upgraded doll. Yeah.
And no, it wasn't upgraded. This is the doll that was sold like the bendable dolls that don't bend. They're just the cheaper versions of the doll. So there was a trade-in doll. So it was like a start you off kind of doll to Dusty. And then you're like, well, my doll doesn't do the spring action. Mother, I want, and then you keep going.
Yes, I get
it. So this is kind of like the catch you doll. So, but unfortunately with this doll, like George was saying, it wasn't built the same. They didn't have the wrist that moved. It didn't have the grip that would hold the bats and all that wonderful stuff. So she was just a basic doll, but she did come bendable. She was a bendable doll. She still had all the features except for the freckles. She had no freckles. And this doll had little peachy lips.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, and it's a very unique doll. Like again, she's smiling. You don't see that very often with these fashion dolls at this size. They're not happy for some reason, but Dusty is.
Oh yeah, she's smiling.
Yeah, she got her little laugh lines in there. She has dimples, which is really cute. And then one thing before we move on,
but they real quick before I forget, they also had a trade-in for Skye as well.
Oh,
so I don't have that doll, unfortunately, on our collection. We still have to hunt, but we say it's the biggest collection in the world
out there.
There are still things, little minor things that we could still.
Nobody's perfect.
But like I said, so there was an also trade-in similar doll. Didn't do the whole trade-in, but we also noticed
certain other features that would happen to the dolls over time, right?
Yeah, which was the melt.
Yeah, so we got some examples to show you. We got some more. Dusty. So there's one you can do a zoom in. Oh, she's forgive her missing hand.
Yeah, it was a tennis accident. She won though. That arm flew with that racket.
Poor Skipper. She didn't stand a chance.
Oh God.
You can see the melting. These dolls couldn't really withstand heat like that, obviously, because you could see the melting.
Well, it wasn't the heat. It was the
plastic. Sorry,
the plastics.
Well, I imagine heat has
the compounds, or I don't know, scientific evolution of plastics that. For some reason, the soft plastic, once it hit the hard plastic waste mode and the arm cages, they seem to start doing an oozing almost, but it's like a melt. We call it melting with us collectors, but unfortunately, it also melts onto the clothes. So it's hard. Well, not even hard. You can't even take off the clothes because it's almost like glued on. Yeah. So it's almost.
And you see, and then their arms start to fall off, and all these kind of things happen to them because of the melting. Because you can't really fix that unless you're crazy and try to glue it back.
Well, I tried it one time. I put them in the refrigerator.
He's crazy, you guys. Oh, that's right. That was funny. He had all his Dusty dolls like these ones in the refrigerator.
I had a couple of them in the freezer.
I walked in there. I was like,
and it kind of worked because it hardened the plastic.
It was so funny. I just imagine I'm just like normal day. I'm gonna go get some bottled water, and then I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, all these dolls in there. I was like, you're not eating today, George. We're just gonna have dolls in the refrigerator.
So we have
food for us.
We also have these ones clothed right here. Another Skye and beautiful Dusty doll. These are we're gonna eventually get to some clothing, but these are kind of some pieces that we wanted to show you because we don't have examples of them. Well, you'll see them.
Well, you know how George always messes up. They weren't supposed to come out.
No, yes, they were. No, they weren't. They're going to come out soon.
We were supposed to do these, and then those are supposed to be part of the
No, these are going to be sitting up here while we poop all these out. But before we move them out, I wanted to say really quick, during this time period of when Dusty came out, it was really indicative of women's rights and really trying to incorporate more equal sporting rights and allowing women to play the women's right movement in the 70s. So this doll was a perfect way to embed. It was I don't know.
It was Title IX of the Education Act Amendment of 1972. It opened up the full range of academic-based athletics to girls and young women. Her place in history of empowering girls.
He's quoting an article.
Yes,
we'll link it down below.
Yes, we will.
He found this article below that put it into perspective really well because at that time, even to this day, there's still ripple effects of things not being totally equal. But this doll was an answer to that, showing people that dolls, especially, or women in general, don't have to just be pretty or they have to follow those stereotypes and those guidelines. That women can also be sporty or fashion and action, as Kenner put it for Dusty. So that was very important.
But with that revolution too, it opened up a lot for a lot of different people as well.
Yeah, and it's not to say they're the only ones that did it, because Barbie was also, as we showed you, the trade-in doll. She was the Olympic, has a little Olympic outfit on. So it's just indicative of the time, and it's very reflective. And she definitely marked her spot in history as a doll, even though it was a short-lived history, but impactful one because we're talking about her today, and we've got the biggest collection of her to this day, and her fun mullet.
Yeah, and Barbie, like I said, not to shame Barbie, but Barbie was doing her thing as well with the
no. Barbie's
she was
amazing.
doing the Olympics. They had her all over the place as well.
But this was a doll that solely focused on that, and she wasn't about totally.
Well, kind of like maybe a coincidence that it came out.
Well, that's my opinion.
Okay,
that's your opinion. That's my opinion. You can agree to disagree, but all I'm going to say is that she has her part in history that's important. We can both
yes.
All right, so let's clear out.
So she really is a beautiful doll.
She is the most beautiful doll in America. That was the tagline. So let's clear.
You know her song, right? What was her song?
I sang in the beginning, Dusty and Skye, you're beautiful.
I'm sorry, just like
I like it. Oh, sorry, no.
Oh,
no. You can take her away. You can take her away. Do you want to bring these out and talk about these before we move them all out really quick? Because it's important.
Okay, we'll talk about her real fast.
So eventually, Hasbro bought Kenner, which obviously bought out all these dolls right here.
Yeah, it was like
so. Evidently, Tim was showing me that here are the gem dolls, as they tower over Dusty, because they're actually the same kind of body structure and mold, exactly the same actually. So what we've realized is that they used, I guess, what is that, the rights to the body, but just made it taller. She's a lot taller. obviously, as you can see from right here.
But I wish they would have used the same, like I said, but that's, evolution of, learning.
Of humans?
Of plastics, where they didn't melt, these dolls didn't melt. Almost the same, like kind of the little thicker waist, the smaller chest, the nicer, like flat feet as well. And do the bendables, the comparison to that kind of nature, the bigger doll, which, other people say it's more of a natural doll compared to,
Yeah, because Barbie was really like high standards in a certain like very hyper feminine in a sense where they by these like rigid rules that society placed on a skinny waist and big bust and pretty face, and this doll was almost more realistic, honestly, because it was more proportioned to be more not as like such a crazy standard, I guess I'm just gonna say, and that's what made her more relatable and why we talked about her being such a big pillar in that time period, because it reflected what happened. But yeah, we just wanted to show you and compare that real quick.
She was a really awesome little gal.
And there's one doll we didn't get to show you here that Tim found the.
Not allowed.
What?
To sing.
Oh, I just didn't say you can sing if you want. I don't care. Just don't sing Britney Spears song because we might get sued. Okay. Free Britney.
Okay,
she's free.
My mark.
So, but did you want to talk about the doll we didn't get to show really quick because you pulled it on the magazine? There was one more doll. We don't have it here, unfortunately.
What doll?
Cliff. Oh, Cliff. Just talk about him really quick.
So Cliff, where is he? According to a lot of what we've researched, oh God, no. That we thought the best, what was it? Person, which we didn't bring out.
Oh my God! Yes, I compared this.
Do you want to run and go get him?
No, we have a picture.
We'll put a picture. Real quick. No, Cliff, get that naked boy out of here. Disney doesn't want to show you that.
Cliff was like the boyfriend counterpart to Dusty, and Cliff.
They advertised him on
the little book that he pulled out earlier, but we didn't want to jump the gun, so we're talking about him now.
Booklet.
So Cliff. To me, looked like Donnie from the Donnie Marine doll that they made, because he had that little bowl kind of side swept bob sort of, and very that.
Or
era.
even there's a Ken doll also out there with that long hair as well.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah, the long hair Ken.
His little Ken doll was out there, but that looks
the
like
mod kid.
It looks like at that time, since rooted hair was in with those dolls. Yes, Cliff had a rooted hair as well, and a couple little fashions they showed in the back of the book, but once again, no one's claimed to have one, or we haven't seen one.
They were advertised.
Let us know. Bring it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah, because obviously they advertise them, but it's one of those things where maybe it's just prototypes. But even as prototypes, people don't have them. Nobody has them.
Or maybe someone does and
doesn't want to share.
Give it to me. No.
Okay, so we're now of course we've showed you the doll, so we kind of want to get into a little bit of their fashion.
Well, first let's go ahead and talk about the sporting stuff, because that was the first thing they kind of wanted to involve. So like we're showing you the dolls that were boxed, and they had the doll with them and the accessories. Mm-hmm. They also had little packages that would sell separately.
So these are sets. Dusty sports sets, as you can see, Kenner, it's all within the company, the family, right here. So Tim, I think is really cool. I didn't even know these were a thing. These are really awesome right here. But as you can see, the little setup for the volleyball sports set, and these are all different sports right here. It's really neat right here. So
these are like the sold separately kit. So say you already had the doll, or you got yourself a little trade-in doll. These were the little fun stuff that you could add to it to play with, but once again, these didn't go too well with the trade-in dolls because they didn't have that spring action. That's what we didn't show, the spring action.
Oh! Boom. Oh my God!
Slap it! I'm sorry, but yes, that was the whole little fun where her bat or
whatever. Something.
I'm sorry, no, that's just a little, tangent there. Anyways, but yes, that was her whole thing. So with these little dolls that you get, you could buy these little side accessories for them.
Golf. Wonderful.
Okay, let's show one real quick. So let's pull this real quick out. So this is the volleyball set, and it looks like they all came with their little platforms with them, because Dusty, had these little holes on the bottom of her feet, similar to one of these dolls that we know. And what would happen is that you would put their little feet into these
Oh, you
little
don't want
holes.
to remove that out?
No, I'm saying, but you would put them on the holes. I think we even had a set, but we put them on the holes.
We'll show you a picture.
And then you put the little thing and whack, that little girl would throw it. And then, like I said, it would come with a whole little outfit.
Really cool, yeah.
Which
I think it's really
awesome.
neat. Yeah.
Look, there goes that little straw thing in the back. How fun.
Yeah.
Has to put
the pole, it kind of simulates like it's a tether attached to the little ball, so you can simulate playing. Oh, we're not gonna take out every single one because they seem like some of them are unopened, so you don't want to. He just made it never removed from box. Yeah,
no,
actually,
obviously they weren't removed because the tape's already been cut or something like that.
But
so.
that's sealed.
Well, yeah, that was sales tape.
Yeah, Tim.
Opening of a box in front of you.
Softballs.
You're welcome.
And look how cute that outfit is. Oh my god. And then we got tennis. Naturally, she likes tennis.
Swing it.
That's how she lost her hand.
Oh no!
Remember? That's what
she was playing with somebody she didn't like.
So we got these ones right here, and then we got aside, of course, naturally from these accessories, what would a fashion doll? Because not only was
wait a minute, we still have that little play set that goes next.
No, we're doing the clothes and then the.
I thought we were gonna go to that because it's part of the sports.
No,
okay, no. I guess we'll talk about the clothes.
We could bring that out after. That was the whole thing.
The play sets. All right,
that's after. Yeah, someone doesn't remember their cues. So
I thought we were on letter P.
So as well as I was saying, as you have these accessories right here, is naturally this being a fashion and action doll, we got to show you some fashion. So we're gonna start out with some of these outfits. What are you doing? Could you just grab the outfits?
Oh yes.
What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing, you guys. I'm sorry. So right here we got some of these outfits right here, and Tim was explaining to me.
These are called the budget outfits.
Yeah, the budget. So these outfits were most definitely more like for all of them, for both of them, for both of the characters.
Yeah, well they share clothing.
Yeah, they share clothing just like other fashion dolls who have friends and stuff.
Similar, like statures. And like I said, the only thing that's a little different about I would say Skye is she has just a little bit maybe of elongated neck and a smaller little head, so the fashions may look a little different, but I'm sure they're look gorgeous as just as well. But yeah, these were considered, because back then in the 70s, a lot of companies were moving around and getting different companies to make their fashions. Everyone was trying to do a little cheaper and cheaper. So these were considered budget fashions, which they were considering them less cost versus the bigger outfits that were out
these I guess these don't say budget fashion, so these are a little bit more.
These are probably, they said right here, her trendsetter fashions. That's what these are. These are the trendsetter fashions.
Nice. Oh, here we got this one.
This one's
better quality right here.
Oh,
how ironic. Here's a better quality one of the one I'm just showing you.
Which is a little dusty. And the little edges were cut a little bit. Anyway.
Yeah. And then we got some cute, more striped sailor sort of things.
So let's go ahead with this one. This one is just a trendsetter for Skye 2. That's all it says. So it doesn't seem like it really names the fashions, does it? No, we just call them budget fashions and trendsetter fashions. So these are the trendsetter. They're just not really a name.
So here's like a little railroad conductor sort of with overall sort of outfit. That's what it looks like to me. Right here you've got the jacket.
It's a jacket with a hat.
Jacket and a hat right here, as you can see in the photo. And then this one right here.
It's a little pant jumpsuit.
Yeah, this is cute. Yeah, there you go. You described it. And then we'll show you an image of the back too. The back is really neat. It kind of gives you a quick catalog of some of the clothing and dolls with the outfits. Oh my god, look at the way she's holding her hair in there. Oh, she's really feeling herself, huh? Okay.
I told you.
This one, I don't. She look like she fancy Nick Gazelle music video. What is that?
Well, they're calling this one the fashion action. The fashion action doll. That's all it says.
No, she's the fashion action doll.
But it doesn't say what line or anything.
Just more fashion action fun with Dusty.
Another trendsetter.
There's trendsetter vacation sets, action sports sets.
We haven't got to that yet.
Yeah, we haven't, but these are the categories. So this is one of those categories. It doesn't say on the box, but it's one of the categories. Wow, trendsetter fashion. Nice. Oh, I like that yellow. I think that looked nice against Skye's skin tone. Like the deeper skin tone looked nice with the yellow. Wow.
But I really like collecting the fashions in the boxes with this doll, particular because of the fact of the melting.
Oh, yeah.
So,
so you don't want to see the clothes ruined, essentially.
No.
Okay, and then real quick before we move on to that set, Tim was talking about. There's a few other little.
Oh, there's one more.
There's one more.
I just want to show it since I have it.
What is it? What is it?
It's another little fashion outfit.
Oh, let's show. Before we move on from.
It's a nice little pink.
Ooh.
Oh no! Little hat. They went
Cute.
with a little beret.
Wow.
Little hat.
Oh wow, it's on her afro. Really cute. Nice.
And then it also came with. Oh, I actually just threw these shoes in there. This came with.
That's
pink.
cute. I love it. That's nice.
But yeah, that was the last.
That's really nice.
Fashion.
That's a really nice fashion. It's
Yeah,
it doesn't.
liked it.
I don't think
liked
it's a
it.
budget. I think it's a real nice outfit. Wouldn't you say so? Handless, Dusty.
Oh no!
See, she's eyeing it already. She wants to change.
She's gonna jump her.
Okay, so now aside from some fashions, we got some awesome little finds here.
Should I move these out the way?
Sure, that'd be great. And I'll put this one over here to make some room. So now right here, I'll wait for Tim to come back. These are as well, naturally, just like other doll companies did, they made other accessories other than dolls and clothing. This is the Dusty paper doll.
Yes, like I said, you made your little paper doll now.
Hold this, please.
Oh yes.
Awesome. So you have the paper doll, and we also got this one. Tim is so proud of this one. This is so like untouched and like holy. This is another paper doll, but yeah, oh no, there's no holes in it. It's actually unused, but it's another paper doll, but nothing has been teared out. It's so clean and so crisp. You will have to take pictures of it and show you. I'm scared to
even
open
the
it
back
right
of
now.
it is like just the colors, and it shows all her outfits. But what's sneaky about this is it shows you clothes that they've never published out there. You know, because a lot of the times when they make these paper dolls, they mimic the fashions that are out there for her.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen all these fashions.
So it's almost like
keeping them.
So it's like maybe this is what they were working on but didn't get to release.
Or maybe in a different
rejected, maybe
in a different
pieces.
place out there.
Or maybe they're just playing games with your heart. No, they're just playing games with your heart.
But then again, with these dolls didn't last very long either.
No.
Yeah, that was another bad thing with them is that they didn't last too long.
And then this amazing piece right here is a page from their comic, Dusty comic right here, which is really cool.
They were advertised a lot of times in the Archie comic magazines.
Tim almost panicked because he tried to take it out and the port tape snagged on the sheet. You can we'll zoom in on it in a photo, but it's like a little patch that's like white.
So sad. Like, why do you guys put tape on anything?
I told him not to, but oh well. But it's still great. It's still great. It's fantastic. So that's what he wanted to show you before.
Yeah, so those are nice little advertisements. Like I said, it showed all the little fun things that you could get with her. They focused on all the fashions and something that we haven't showed yet.
Oh,
the little horsey.
Oh no! I'm excited for that part. Oh, you want me to? You have room?
No, I don't.
Okay, so I'll put it over here. So let's bring out the set you wanted to show me.
Oh, and so along with the accessories that we were talking about.
Yes.
One of the fun things that I was trying to show with the sports thing, but we had that gymnastics set, which was awesome.
Come on, Tamalina.
This gymnastics set. It was so fun. I opened it up. I'm gonna have to do a whole different video on just the gymnastics set to show you guys the setup on that this little thing. But it's really cool. Unfortunately, on this set, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna let you see it. But this was a little fun thing to play with the dolls. This was another little what is that called, George? These things, the sets, the fun. So anyways, these little setups were always fun to play with the dolls. It even shows you different things you can do. I was trying to figure out what they're called.
Gymnastics?
Accessories. Play sets. There you go. That was the word I was looking for. Play set.
Careful.
But this little play set, it shows you all the little different things you can do with your dolls. It has to be with a doll with the jointed arm, of course, because it has the gripping molded arms
so you
that
have to
go
use
around
that doll,
the bars. Yeah, so you have to use that
it's so fun.
that little one.
I just like the images. I mean, we also we're probably gonna still put in some pictures here of the setup because it's just gonna take. You know how much time it takes to set up these things as you've seen some of our structure videos before. But we wanted to show you that this is part of the biggest Dusty doll collection in the world.
Again,
so it's so funny.
And we love this price tags.
Oh, and then on the back, oh my god, look at Skye flying through the air.
Go on, girl,
I love it.
Fly.
Some of us get to live our gymnastic dreams.
Okay, not me. Tried it one time, mama said no. Anyways. And pay $20 a month so
Terrible.
Timmy can go to gymnastics. Anyways,
Tumbling
let's
Timmy.
keep going.
Okay, so you want to put that back over there before we crush your,
It's like a play.
your dreams? Oh. Yeah, the drama. Life isn't fun without a little drama.
Yes, mother. No.
So next is, what are we moving to next?
The Giddy Up Horse, remember? That was the next little action fun play set thing.
Oh yeah, because that's after. You're right.
After.
Okay, so this is hold on, no. Dusty Skye.
Oh, now here goes
Nugget,
trying to.
nugget.
I thought something was wrong with it for a second. I was like,
no,
what are you
that's the
doing?
song. That's the song. It's nugget.
It's the wrong.
Nugget.
Wrong
Nugget. 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 Yeah, what is that?
You know what? It was like maybe from the catalog. Look at Nugget Horse. So this must have been ordered out of the catalog.
That's cool.
Let's turn it back around and show the catalog.
Nugget.
But this is a little fun play set. They also show Miss Skye riding it as well. So like I said, these were interchangeable for the dolls. Oh, there she is in the front too. She's riding it.
The Golden Palomino.
So this little doll, it also came, I believe, with the little. Did it come with the doll? I don't know if it came with the doll or not. This little thing, but this
Dolls
was
not included.
Oh, the outfit came with the doll, so it came or with the horse. So they came with the little.
I can
horse
read it right here. It
outfit.
says right here, it says content, soft lock, the Palomino horse with rooted mane and tail, jump fence with support western saddle, riding outfit with boots and hat, brush, curry comb,
So boot
sponge,
and hat.
and bucket. So yes, you are, yes.
She had her
You're
hat.
right, you're right, you're
She had
right.
her little hat. And it came in this little bag.
Do we
which
take
was
out
real
Nugget?
fun.
Do we take out
Let's check her out.
Nugget,
Wow.
nugget. Oh, you understand.
I know, it's just the way it is.
Nugget,
See,
nugget,
it goes like this.
nugget.
Because his little head goes up and down.
How cute. It's a pretty horse.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't been touched. And here I am touching it
Oh.
with my just showered hands.
And then we got the fence and a bucket.
Okay, there goes the bucket. But unfortunately, with my little horse, there's supposed to be a clip at the bottom of this that you're supposed to stick into the horse. That's the brush. And then it's supposed to go over the horse and clip onto it. So it seems like the horse is kind of going over the fence.
Yeah, here's a picture of the instructions of the
Dusty
clip.
gets on her little horse and then she rides. Oh, Dusty, giddy up, girl, giddy up.
Awesome.
So let's go ahead and put her never touched before horseback in there. You sure that piece ain't in there?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Nugget.
Oh, yeah, don't forget that little fun little jump. What is that, little jump fence?
No, just a fence.
Fence jump. It was supposed to, for the horse to jump over. Because, they have that when they train horses.
Jump fence, you're right, yeah. Jump fence. Jump fence with bracket. That's
Oh,
what it
let's put her
says.
in there.
Oh, wait, you don't have the bracket.
Well, thanks for rubbing that in. All right, we'll put her back.
I'll put it over here.
Nugget,
Oh, the little paper. And then what's next? We're going to do
little
tip.
paper.
I already did. I showed
you
it.
showed it.
Yeah, see? I told you what's next. Focus on that. Focus
Oh,
on that.
God.
We're good. Don't worry.
Oh.
I got it. I got it.
Well, what are we going to, I think the outfits. Oh, no, the next one is yours.
Oh, this right here, right?
Yes.
So let's do this one
Yes,
first.
let's do that one.
Here you go.
So, go ahead. Pull it
No,
out.
you
So-
pull it out. You got to bring the other one.
So, Dusty, or Kenner at the time, teamed up with the British Airlines and they created Dusty British Airways Jet Setter Girl. So this is along with all the, outfits that came out with the doll as well. But she had a fun little play set
Little.
as well. Sorry, little.
It's kind of little big.
Well, little for me.
A little big. It's a plane.
It's a plane.
It's the plane bus, the
No.
plane.
Copyrights.
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's just words.
Okay.
Miley Cyrus said it.
Okay.
Why can't I say it?
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, here's a plane to go with Dusty, the airline.
Yeah, this plane
Stewardess?
was.
Was she a stewardess?
Well, yeah, she's a stewardess.
Jet-setting girl.
Yeah, well, she's a jet-setting stewardess girl in this one.
Oh, she got a
so
job.
she's representing her. She got a
She's
job.
paying rent.
And on this one, they also have different outfits that came with this doll that they show you. So we're gonna, show you a couple of
Yeah,
them.
let's show
But
them.
first, let's show you the plane. Let's show you how she jetted around.
Okay, you got me jumping
So let's
around
open this
everywhere.
up a little bit and just show the inside.
Ooh. Ah. Wow.
So, it's kind of similar to the Mattel Barbie plane.
Wow.
Oh,
These are fun.
and then it has these little pieces, like the wing that you put.
And then the other side is you can see the outside of the plane.
Let me clip it.
Insert picture here.
See that? And then it has a little setup down in there, so Dusty can go around and be her little stewardess self. And hey, Skye, do you need a drink, girl? All that fun stuff.
How old are they?
How old are who?
Them. Do you know? They can't drink.
In my imagination, they can drink. Anyway, so I have time. Okay. Why are you calling me out?
I'm not calling you out. I just asked how old they are.
I'm gonna have a beer on the plane.
Children should be drinking.
Okay. Do they allow it?
Probably back in the 70s they did.
Okay. They smoked everywhere.
Especially in the UK, like the age restriction for drinking isn't it like 18 or something.
So this was the fun little fun little play set.
Yeah, Dusty's play jet.
Okay,
get it straight, girl.
Jet setter, all that fun stuff. So some of these outfits that we're going to show you next were part of this little catalog. Well, actually, we only have 2 outfits from this catalog, but I thought we might as well add the little fishing one as well.
Ooh.
So these were like the little outfits that she was going out somewhere. She probably was going to the beach, and here she is fishing for some trout. I don't know, swordfish maybe.
And then we got Jumanji.
Jumanji.
I'm kidding, because exploration. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Have some imagination.
The safari. I think that's what George was trying to use. Safari. Jumanji.
I like Jumanji.
I was thinking
this is
more
cool
like,
right here.
It's the same thing. Okay. Anyway.
Well, someone always has to be right. Get over it. Next, we got skiing right here, which is really fun.
The Alps. She's out. She's gone. But yeah, like I said, they also have these little fun other ones, which it looks like she has a little Hawaii skirt on her, and then she goes to Japan. So they have a kimono for her and fun stuff like that. So that's neat. So this was another fun little...
Talking about that one?
No, this one here. Look, see? It's back here.
Oh, wow.
She has a kimono.
They don't have that listed here.
And she has a little, with her kimono, she has a little umbrella.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we got to look for those.
Oh, yeah. Cool. It's almost the biggest world collection.
No, it is.
It is.
Stop.
Oh.
Stop.
Okay, stop.
It is.
All right,
don't sell yourself short.
So don't... How short do I have to get, George?
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Anyway, so you want to take these off so we can go to the next one?
I'm average height, okay? I'm 5'7.5".
Okay, that's nice.
You better stop. Okay, so I think we're going to do that next.
Okay, so we're going to do a little reveal. This has been long
overdue.
And I apologize to my friend in Australia, Margarita.
Aussie down under.
Margarita. And thank you so much for, waiting. I'm going to have to message you and let you know that we're opening your package. Finally. So all the way from Australia. There's another little fun accessory that we received. Let me pull her address. Should I not?
Maybe you should have brought scissors.
Maybe we just... Okay, so I'm not going to show you her address. Let me just try to get it with this. Like, she wrapped it very good. After, I don't know, almost, a year and a half? Hell yeah. Ooh, look at, this is another...
It's like Christmas.
I love when, I get to see other vendors and companies from Australia, like this one.
You need scissors.
In boxes.
Oh, maybe not. Hold on.
Let me pull that little part off of here again.
Pull that off. I don't want to.
Pull it out. All right. Thank you, Makita, for packing it very well.
Sure. I got this piece of tape right here.
Oh, she really did good. Go on.
What is this box?
Well, so I said this is like probably from a company over in Australia. It's called, I don't want to say the vendor, I don't know, something about organic.
Let's open it.
All right, so let's check it out, see what we got here. This is another play set. Oh, look at her. She packed it so nice. Got the bubbles. Love that. Okay. Ooh. Wow, look, George. She also sent a copy of...
Oh, one of the comics.
Oh wow, that shows what we bought.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
There's another copy of the one we have.
Oh, great.
Oh wow, look at, so this is what we purchased from her, and she gave us a little, oh, that is so nice. Thank you very much, Margarita. And she also sent a little booklet that goes to it. So let's see what we purchased from her.
Oh, you want to get this out?
Wow,
What?
These are the accessories?
No.
She sent a doll.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow! Or does it come with the doll? Let's check it out. Let's pull it out. All right,
Maybe.
let's grab it.
What's this?
That most likely probably the door that goes to
Oh,
this.
wow. Oh, okay. Wow.
So
Let
what
me
we bought
remove
from
this.
Margarita, thank you again, was the Dusty bubble bath and shower.
Wow.
She packed that very well.
Oh,
and only
wow.
that, she also sent
A doll.
a doll
Oh,
with
wow.
all of the clothes and accessories that. Thank you so much, Margarita. Oh, look at that, how beautiful.
Aww.
So she has her little towel. Wow, her little towel even has a little snap, so when it goes around her waist, it clips. But
That's
look at
so
how beautiful.
cool.
Let me see if I can take this off. Oh, look at her. She's a little sexy there. She has her little, like,
A
short,
little sexy,
a little
yeah.
short, a little nightie underneath that. Oh, Dusty, show a little leg. I like that. There's your little scarf. A little
Oh
waist
my
scarf. And then a little shower cap to protect her luscious hair.
I'm dying because right here there's a little price tag that says $13.49 right here.
Oh,
That's
wow.
so cool. I love that.
So let's see.
That's awesome.
Well, then once again, we're gonna probably have to do this on a whole.
Well, we can unbox it and
We can
edit the
unbox
video
it.
in here. We can do that.
Yeah.
Because we can unbox it with our hands and just insert it
Oh wow, she really packed up this very nicely. But no, we're gonna have to do this on a whole separate video along with the other the stuff. So yeah, so
here.
this
Incredible.
Thank you. Thank you from Australia.
Thank you from America to Australia.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that in a whole different video because that was so cool. Because it looks like there's gonna be some time consuming of us having to put that together.
We're concerned with this video being
Okay.
long enough already.
Okay.
Okay,
We're
so
trying to- we're
we
trying to
got
get
the
to
final countdown, needless to say. So this piece is we discovered recently, and sometimes when you think about dolls and how they don't sell them anymore, sometimes you go to the Toys R Us and you see the toy display. Well,
Correct.
my friends,
Yeah, you're always like, where happened to these toy displays that these stores get?
Well-
who gets employees? What?
well, guess what? We have one right here.
Well, we don't have the display. We have
No, but
the
we have
content.
we have
of it.
displayed dolls that we figured out that these are the dolls because through watching the commercial on YouTube, the old commercial, that
Yes.
these are the dolls they would use for displays at the actual stores when they sold.
And I think they call these the trendsetter fashions on these dolls. And with this, it looked like you said, Kenner sent them as a whole group.
to display.
Yeah, to display. And they also had a display like dome that you would have to put these in.
And that's what these were. Yeah.
And these were fully dressed, ready to go for the store owners.
And these are bagged, which tells me they've really been open, like they weren't displayed.
Yes.
Which is really cool. So amazing.
Fully
Sorry.
full with accessories. Tennis has her little, tennis.
I mean,
setup.
imagine getting this is incredible, you guys. This is really cool. Like, these are like top notch. Like,
Yeah, I mean, this has to be a rare.
How many R's are there?
Hair. If I'm hair in there, that's how rare.
Oh,
it
no,
is.
and then if you want to show, we'll take pictures afterwards because we don't mess up the order of the dolls. But there's actually the popped open boxes.
Well, yeah, what they sent with them as well, and
there you
I
go.
believe that
Yeah.
maybe if you didn't sell, or after you were done displaying the doll and wanted to sell them,
Well, that's
off,
what Tim thinks.
that's what I think. Okay, because like I said, I have to know everything. Anyways, but they sent you the boxes to pack the dolls in and sell them. They have the inserts, the background. They even come with books that haven't even been used yet. These little books.
Really
Flat,
cool. Yeah.
smashed from the boxes.
Well,
But
not
this-
smashed. They're kind of kept really nice because everything's like it's just the dolls. But what tells me what I think it is that they sent because how we told you there was a whole setup where they put the dolls like on a little display. And I think these are the dolls that they send separately to put on that display, but maybe the store never got to display them, or I don't know because
Or probably
these
just didn't sell the dolls, or-
I don't think I'm saying what I think it is. It's like because these are not open. they're still sealed, the little plastics on their hair. Because if they would have displayed them, they would have took the plastic off. They would have did, and they probably would have had some little wear and tear on them. But they're not. So I mean, regardless, it's amazing.
It's a wonderful piece.
And we just found this out recently. Like it hit us like, oh. Yeah, Tim had the epiphany. He's like, oh my God, George. And I was like, oh, you're freaking right. I was about to cuss. You can cuss on YouTube, but we try not to. Yeah. But yeah, you're so right. Oh, this is so cool, you guys. This we say this for last because we felt like this was the most amazing part of this whole collection is, you know, I know other people aren't going to have this.
But another thing would be the dome that comes with all, you know, you can put these in display. So that's a next hunt.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is cool. I really love it. Dusty's an amazing doll. Such an amazing, I would say, relic of her time. And even though maybe she's not as popular as some other doll companies, but she made her impact in the doll history.
And there's always some bad talk about everybody, some mostly about George, but Dusty gets the riff too. And I don't, as far as me and George, we don't think it's too fair because she is a really beautiful doll.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's crazy. But no, Dusty's amazing. I love Dusty. To me, Dusty has a lot of character that a lot of dolls didn't even dare to have. Like, they're too worried about being pretty. This doll's more fun, more approachable in some sense. So really cool doll. But I love all dolls. Don't get me wrong. I love vintage dolls. I love new dolls. I have so many dolls, so it's so fun. This is just another fun thing to get to know that's from the past, and I'm so happy to be able to see these dolls in this collection.
Yeah, and like I said, and we love to hold on to history like this. I mean, this is obviously never going to leave our collection, and going to hold on to it. But I was going to say something about being careful with your dolls. We haven't said be careful in a minute, but be careful. Like a lot of these outfits, I'm gonna remove them off of her. She's gonna sleep naked, Skye, because of the fact of the melting of that. So be very careful with this line of dolls because they do have a tendency of melting. Unfortunately, we just can't stop it. I was trying to find some sort of scientific. I even asked George, "Do you have nail polish? Maybe that'll work." But it's just the doll. I don't know. Hopefully we'll figure it out.
How would nail polish work?
Well,
that's why you asked me for clear nail polish?
Yeah, because I wanted to put it over the melting, and then it's solid. It turns solid and doesn't be because they say put hairspray on things, so it doesn't rub against. Anyways, yeah,
that's very creative.
I was trying to figure it out, but yeah, this is the collection of our beginning collection. Well, the beginning collection.
No, it's a big collection.
Big collection.
Yeah, big collection.
What did you say?
Collection.
The
world's premiere. Dusty. I'm just kidding.
You're awful. Don't even start.
It's really fun. It's really fun. But anyways, this has been a work in progress for a very long time.
Yes.
It's not just 2
years.
Yeah, very long time. So it's amazing to be able to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed all of this. And
thank you, Australia. Thank you, my for my button babble. What is it? Bubble bath?
The shower.
The shower.
Yeah, it's a shower.
And I guess what, George? That wraps up this video.
So yeah, thank you really quick. And we want to remind you, remember you guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any vintage dolls up in your attic, down in the basement, or up in the closet, you can reach out to us and potentially we could feature them on our channel. Yes. And here in our channel, I also want to say that, even if they don't have to be up in your closet, maybe you have a collection, because we want to just show people dolls and talk about them. Maybe let us borrow something so we can show it, because it's really fun. Recently, we
really want to venture into that idea of just showing other people's dolls.
Yeah, because what if you don't like making videos, but you want to show your dolls, and we could talk about your dolls for you and talk about the history of why you collect dolls.
Maybe include you in there.
Yeah, you never know. So recently we got a donation that hopefully we're going to make a video about in the future, and that's really fun because they were local here in Phoenix.
Yes.
That meant a lot to us, so we'll get to that eventually. We also want to remind you it's a new thing we haven't done, but if you want to help support us so we can continue to make content like this and to help us propel forward into the future, you can donate to our Venmo at VintageDollHunters Doll Fund. So you just go, if you have Venmo app, it's as simple downloading the app, linking up your card or whatever, and you can donate us whatever you want. You don't have to be big, it could be a few bucks. Whatever helps, it makes us feel appreciated because we try to put and invest so much time and energy into this, and it's right now it's just it's a fun passion project for us, as you can tell, but we enjoy it regardless. So if not, just subscribe and like, comment, and continue to share your stories. Yeah, we love it. You got a lot of videos. Watch them now. After this one, go watch it. Bye. Bye, you guys.
Smash.
Bye. Dusty and Skye.
Nugget, Gallop.